The 2021 season has come to an end early for the Washington Nationals, which means the offseason has begun, which means it's contract time. A wise man once asked, to tender or not to tender? That is the question. The Nationals have 10 players in arbitration right now who all need to be dealt with in one way or another. So let's take a look at who's going to get signed and who will be non-tendered. Psst. By the way, non-tendered means a player isn't offered a new contract. I had to look that up. Juan Soto had a solid year, but I can't see the Nationals bringing him back. I can't even joke about this. Soto is projected to make $16 million next season in only his second year of arbitration. For reference, Mookie Betts is the only player to ever command more in any player's second year of arbitration at $20 million. I have a sneaking suspicion that Juan Soto will be back. Josh Bell will also be back after a really good season, and hopefully it'll be on an extension. Bell's stats were all right in line with his career averages, and with improved defense. This guy is a good player, and should be a National for a long time, and I believe Mike Rizzo will get that deal done. Joe Ross should have his projected $3 million salary picked up as a potential starting pitching option, as long as he's healthy. Right now, there's little concern about his partially torn UCL, and he's on track to be ready for spring, and if that's the case, he'll almost certainly return next season. Eric Fedde. Oh boy, so Fedde is out of minor league options, meaning the Nationals either have to pick up his ARB contract or put him on waivers where the other 29 teams can claim him. If no team claims him, then the Nationals could sign him to a minor league deal. My heart wants the Nationals to put Fedde on waivers, but my brain says the Nationals might sign him because why fix what's broken, right? Wait. I'm going with my heart and saying that the Nationals will non-tender Eric Fedde. Ryan Harper will also be non-tendered. The right-handed big curveball throwing Harper is 32 years old, and he probably isn't a part of the future plans. He was serviceable in 2021 though, so he could get picked up by another team next season. The Nationals have 3 relievers going into their first year of arbitration: Wander Suero, Tanner Rainey, and Austin Voth. Suero hasn't pitched that much since 2019, but I expect him to be signed, not because he's pitched that great, but because he still has one minor league option, so he doesn't have to make the big league roster. Just don't be surprised when Suero saunters onto the mound to blow a lead in 2022. Tanner Rainey, unlike Suero, is out of minor league options. However, the Nationals will probably sign him anyways. Rainey still has a ton of potential if he can stay healthy and locate his fastball, and he'll be a cheap contract. I won't be as bold as to say it's a no-brainer, but it's a no-brainer. Austin Voth's scenario is a bit tougher to predict. He's posted pretty inconsistent results in his career, but he'll be another cheap contract. This time, however, I think the Nationals will non-tender Voth. He's another guy with no more minor league options, but he hasn't pitched well enough for the Nationals to be a must-sign. I could see him clearing waivers and being signed to a minor league contract, though. Victor Robles. There are plenty of strong opinions about Robles, but I've seen more than a few people saying Robles should be non-tendered, and I'm here to tell you that there is no chance he won't be back with the Nationals in 2022. Heck, I'll even guarantee it like I'm Charles Barkley. Despite his struggles since 2019, Robles is 24 years old and he's a former Nationals top prospect with a ton of upside if he can figure it out. He's still a part of this team's future, and right now he still should be. And finally, Andrew Stevenson has a good chance to get signed. He's a solid defender, he has great speed, and he's clutch as a pinch hitter, and that makes him valuable as a bench player. Expect to hear Amarillo's Sky blaring over the loudspeakers in Nats Park in 2022. Who do you think will be non-tendered by the Nationals? Leave a comment down below and make sure to subscribe to Half Street High Heat for more Nationals content.